Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Black Ops 2 In-Depth. Today's episode is a pistol guide that I put together because I got to play the game a little bit early at iFly's account, and you'll see that when I kill somebody, his gamer tag pops up instead of mine, so I'd appreciate it if you said thank you. And the question you're going to ask me right off the bat is, why in the world would I run a secondary or a pistol or anything when that takes up one of my pick 10 slots? And that's because swapping to a secondary weapon is always faster than reloading, and I'm pretty sure that it's faster than reloading even if you have fast mags on. So when you run out of ammo and somebody's all up in your face and you have to kill them and you don't want to reload, swapping to a pistol is always faster than reloading or doing just about anything else besides a tomahawk. Also, the secondary weapons, or the pistols at least in this game, are beefcake. These are the best pistols in any Call of Duty game that I've ever played, and how about I tell you why? The first pistol that we're going to go over today is the first one you unlock, which is the 5.7. Typically, this has been a very weak pistol in Call of Duty's past, weak but accurate. In Black Ops 2, it kills between 2 and 5 shots, and I said that correctly, 2 to 5 shots, and that's not counting headshots. That's 2 shots to the knee at close range will kill, and it has a very fast RPM. The raw stats aren't out yet, so I can't tell you the damage numbers or the maximum rate of fire, but it shot just as fast as I could pull the trigger and as fast as iFly could pull the trigger. Unfortunately, the 2-shot kill range on this pistol is only about 1 meter. You have to be more or less right up in their face to get that 2-shot kill. However, it kills at 3 shots for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 meters, 4 shots, and 5 shots at a very considerable distance. It's also a very accurate pistol. The 5.7 has extremely low recoil. I did recoil testing with this shooting a wall, and I didn't get any noticeable recoil up until about 15 or 20 meters, so it's safe to assume that wherever you put your crosshairs, the bullets are going to go exactly there, and you will not have to worry about accuracy or random bullet drift. The next pistol that we're going to talk about today is the only other semi-automatic pistol in the game, and the one that most directly competes with the 5.7. That's the Tac-45. This is the high-caliber, high-damage pistol in this game. It only has half the magazine size as the 5.7. 5.7 has 20, this one has 10, and that's a big drawback, but this one is also a 2 to 5 shot kill. Kills in 2 shots up close, doesn't even have to be headshots, you can shoot them in the toes or the knee, 5 at a distance, and also has a very fast RPM. I could not find the maximum cap, and you're going to wonder, well, if this one has half the magazine size, why is it any better than the 5.7? That's because the 2-shot kill range on this pistol is extremely high, and it goes up to about 9 meters. You can 2-shot drop somebody within about 9 meters with this pistol, and that's better than all of the submachine guns in the game. At close range combat, the Tac-45 will outperform just about anything except for a sniper rifle or a shotgun. This is a nasty, nasty pistol because you can 2-shot people up to 9 meters and shoot it very fast, so you can kill them very quickly. Unfortunately, to balance this, it has the low magazine size, but it has moderate recoil. When I did the wall testing, this one, like pistols from Call of Duty's past, would start out at about waist level and then drift up past the head, so you're not going to be able to use it very effectively outside that optimal range. This is much more so a close quarters combat than the 5.7 pistol. The 5.7 you can work at a range, this one you can't work so well, but this one will murder people in close quarters combat, which is what I use it for, and I absolutely love it. The next 2 pistols I would like to talk about are statistically much more similar than I thought they would be, so I'd like to compare them together, and they're the 2 machine pistols in Black Ops 2, the Kap-40 and the B23R. Both of these weapons kill between 3 and 6 shots, as in the Kap-40 is a 3 to 6 shot, and the B23R is also a 4 to 6 shot kill, and they have a very high rate of fire. Both of these pistols shoot very, very fast. Unfortunately, I did not have my tools with me to measure the exact rate of fire, but I believe they will shoot considerably faster than the other semi-automatic handguns. The Kap-40 is a fully automatic machine pistol. That means you pull the trigger, you squeeze it, you hold it down, and it sprays all 15 rounds. Shooting it in bursts is better, but when they're in your face, there's nothing wrong with spraying. The B23R shoots in very high rate of fire bursts. It's a burst pistol very similar to the Raffica from Call of Duty's past. However, unlike other Call of Duty games, it has no burst delay. Previous Call of Duty games had 1/5 of a second pause in between your bursts. However, this one is taking more of a battlefield model, and it's ready to shoot just as soon as that last bullet leaves the magazine, so you can overburst this, and if you time it, it's not much different than being fully automatic. I would say that the B23R kicks a bit more than the Raffica. It's not quite as cheap as the Pocket M16 from previous Call of Duties, but it has some recoil, and I did have some difficulty using it and hitting targets out of range. And then again, I was using it raw. I didn't have a dot sight. Dot sight's definitely preferred on this one. The Kap-40 kicks like a G18. If you hold down the trigger, it's going to kick straight up. The recoil is fairly easy to control, but if you don't have that control, or if you're not expecting it, you'll miss wildly. That one seemed to be better when used Kimbo or with extended mags. The last pistol that we're going to talk about today isn't technically a pistol, it's more like a hand shotgun. It's like somebody took a sawed-off shotgun, added a pistol handle, and then added some sort of rotating magazine. It shoots shotgun shells, and it's the Executioner. And this is by far my least favorite handgun, pistol, sidearm, whatever you want to call it. I recommended that Wicked Shrapnel make a This Gun Fucking Sucks episode out of it because I just had a miserable time using it. The damage on the Executioner seemed very, very low, and the maximum range of this shotgun was approximately 8 meters, and at that 8 meters, I would sometimes get up to 8 or 9 hit markers with this. I was running it akimbo, and I would just get hit markers galore with this gun. People could be standing no piece away from me. I burned all the bullets, pellets, shells, whatever. Couldn't kill anything. I would highly recommend that you just avoid using it. I had a hard time just killing the combat dummies on this one, the bots or whatever, so definitely avoid the Executioner. Try out the Tac-45 because it's badass, and the machine pistols, let's pick your poison between fully automatic or semi-automatic. Well guys, that's all for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something useful. If you'd like to watch my previous episode, which was some shotgun strategies about how to get your hipfire spread much tighter, you can click the annotation on the left. I don't have a clue what the next episode is going to be, so I'm going to put a picture of Ozzy on here. If you'd like to see the next episode of In Depth, click the dog, and of course, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to click the big yellow box and subscribe. Drifter out.